Make sure to subscribe and of course ring that bell, turn those notifications on so you don't miss my next video. Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you guys and touring you around the brand new Tiki smoothie bar that I actually built here in Adopt Me. So as you know, we were given the brand new tropical update over on Friday here in game, and you guys, I am obsessed. So if you want to see me continue to do more of these tours and tutorials on how to build some really amazing tropical items here in game, definitely make sure to let me know down in the comments. So because it is a tropical day, I thought it would be the perfect place to start kind of filling up the mermaid grotto, because this is one of the homes that I own, you guys, that I have not started furnishing because I had no idea what I wanted to do. Because when you first walk in here, it actually has that giant little area of water, and yes, we have lots of green because we are in a tropical dreamy location. So what I ended up doing was just placing sand down all over the floor. And you guys, welcome to my dreamy tropical tiki bar. So I am going to be showing you guys how to build this, and it's actually pretty cheap to build as well. I think it's a little over $1,000. So you have a lot of seeds, a lot of the palm trees, of course we have signs, and we even have the tiki bar sign with a pineapple and a coconut in the back. And of course we have a cash register, so you can pay me. You can pay the owner. Now, one thing that I did wish we had in game was like some of the like coconut or pineapple drinks where we could set them around, or even smoothies. So we have a bunch of the shelves with like some bottles, some glass bottles, some flowers, and of course you couldn't have a tiki bar without a blender. And we also have some apples. And of course, we need to have that recipe book in case we forget. So it's actually really easy. We used a lot of the bricks just to kind of build our own little custom counter over here. So hopefully this is something you guys are going to enjoy, because honestly, I can't wait to continue building all around this mermaid grotto and make it as dreamy as we possibly can. So first thing I am going to show you guys, you are going to need to pull out that barrier, because we are going to need to use that to place all of these items around. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to need to do is go over into the pizza section, and we are going to try to find that pergola, the big one, the biggest one. So I am going to just build this right next to it so you guys can kind of see what we are doing. And you also can make your lights any color that you want. I always go for the white ones, but you can definitely switch them out to make them anything that you want. So next up, we're gonna go over into the tropical spot and use those bricks. So you can change the color of the bricks, of course, to anything that you want, but I just stuck with gray to kind of make it look a little bit different, to actually look like a counter. And we have them 2 layers tall. So I just kind of pulled them all the way to the edge. You also can use the small one with the lights as well if you didn't really want to have a super large tiki bar. So next thing that we're gonna do is actually pull over the barrier right in front, right in the middle here. And this is where we are actually going to be adding the signs and of course that shelf. So we're gonna go over to the kitchen and the tables. You guys, it honestly took me forever to find these shelves. So I used 2 of these, and you're just gonna want to put them together like that and make sure that they are actually the same height, because it might look a little bit weird or off if they are 2 different sizes. So we have our shelf, just making sure they are the same on both sides, which it looks like they are. Now next, I am actually going to move the barrier back just behind the sign so we can actually add in those arrows that I love to add in all of my builds. So I really wish we would get more of those. Now those, I believe, are in the party section. Oh my gosh, wait. now that yeah, here we go. So you can just kind of angle these however you want. I do just kind of have them angled towards the tiki bar, letting people know that you can get some of your smoothies and drinks here. So if you're finding it a little bit difficult, you can just like move that back and forth until you have it placed exactly where you want it. So I think I'm just gonna put mine, how did I have that? I think I just had it maybe here a little bit. So it definitely doesn't need to be perfect because you're also gonna have a bunch of the trees here as well. So I think that's all I had for there. And then we are going to place that back on the back wall because we are going to actually start building those back wall shelves. So next, again, we're gonna go back over into the kitchen and find the table and use the wooden shelf. Now I did actually keep this as the wood color because all of the tiki bars that I have seen personally have like all of that wood furniture because they're just kind of built in the tropics. And oh my gosh, wait, this needs to like pull over one more, and then we're gonna go over into the kids section or the baby stuff, and use the wooden drawing board. Now I did use the wooden one just because, again, it kind of blends with that like tropical kind of vibe. So we're gonna put 2 of those below, and then on top we're actually gonna put them together because those are our signs. Okay, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I believe that's the only thing that we needed to use the barrier for. And we're going to just move that out of the way. Now next is the easy spot. We're just going to add in all of the clutter. So we're gonna go over to Tropical, and you're just gonna want to put your trees however you feel they just kind of like add a lot of like a filler. Maybe we could do one about here, and then we're gonna place another small one. So I do like adding the tropical trees together. And like I said, we're gonna make it work. That's fine. And we're gonna place another one over. We're gonna have this one kind of covering the sign a little bit because you kind of wanna make it look natural, or that's kind of what I went for. So we have some trees. Now because I do have that sign in the back, I did place more of these just to kind of fill up the space a little bit more. So we're gonna put one over in the back, and we're also gonna put one over on the side. And we put one in the middle on just a random angle, kind of different from the others. So that way when you walk up to your tiki bar, it is filled up quite a bit. So next what you're gonna wanna do is your seats. So I actually found those over in the living room area in seating. And we're gonna find the dining seat. And again, you can make these any color that you want. I just went with the teal blue because it's tropical. So you can make these like rainbow even if you wanted, but I am just gonna add them. I think I added 4 of these stools as well. So let's just go ahead, place those ones in, and then we have those like that. Okay, so next up we're gonna go back over into the party section, and we're gonna find the really thin floor plate, which is $23. So we're just gonna shimmy this around, and we're gonna put it here, and we're gonna change that to the color of sand. And then we're gonna put another one right next to that one and change it to the color of sand. So this you can kind of add them in. This is actually what I use to add the walkway in. And of course, we're gonna need to go back over to the Tropical to get those tiki torches. So I'm just gonna put one right here and another one right there, and then I put them in the back by the shelves as well. So this just kind of helps to add a little bit of lighting as well. So next up, because since we are here, we're gonna add that golden cash register, which is actually $300. For some reason, I thought it was $100, but you're just gonna kind of angle it on your bricks, and then you're just gonna want to put some of your flower decor in. So you're just gonna go over to decoration, and I always like using a tall one and a short one together. So we're gonna use a tall red one, and we'll put that there, and then we'll use a short yellowy orange one, and then we're gonna do a short orange one over here, and then on the other side we're gonna do tall and then short. So unfortunately we don't have like tropical flowers, so this is just kind of making do with what we have. So, okay, on top we ended up going with a short one on that top shelf. Now this one can be a little bit tricky and you might need to like get yourself right up in here so you can see exactly what you are doing. And then we're gonna place these two flowers up here as well, because you are gonna wanna make sure that you can actually see your signs as well. And then on the bottom, we have a tall red and a short one. So let's add in our tall and short. Now you guys are free to add whichever clutter that you want in here, of course, and we're gonna need an apple and an apple. And of course, our recipe book for smoothies. And I think I made this one actually purple as well. And we're gonna need that blender. I think that is actually over, yes, over in the pizza section. So we're gonna need to place our blender here for our smoothies. We're gonna go back over into the decoration, find our set of 4 bottles, and you can make these any color that you want. So I went with, of course, the turquoise. So we're gonna put that there. I think I actually went with a darker one. And then we're also going to add some more up top here as well. And I think these ones we will go with a bright yellow. So what you're gonna wanna do when you stop editing, go up to your signs and then just change your text. We'll do Tiki. What I did to actually add the emojis was go on my phone, so we were able to add them that way. So you can continue to kind of like build out the sand as you want, but as you guys can see, it is super easy peasy and you can do this within 10 minutes or even quicker if you don't have to think and talk at the same time. So if you guys do want to see me do more of these tropical tutorials, make sure of course to let me know in the comments. Give today's video a very big thumbs up. It always lets me know you guys did enjoy. And of course, make sure to subscribe. And hopefully I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye guys.